Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this is Lightning Man here. Woo! Where's my mug? Where's my mug? Ooh, 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 ooh. Lightning Man, does it look like me? Full of Beartown coffee. Okay, this is about, have you heard the headlines? Posting this a little late because I want a nice little short video to let all you people out there don't believe the headlines. That's right, Lightning Man here to talk about the Ford F-150 Lightning and all kinds of EVs. And I just wanted to take this time because I had some spare time at 3 o'clock in the morning the other day, and I couldn't sleep, and I was going through the interwebs. And guess what? Lightning is slashed. EV wars. Ford's going under. GM is toast. They got the Silverado. I have never seen so many lies. Even the Tesla earnings call, the headline was, Tesla beats, but EV wars are coming. Well, let me tell you right now, there's no such thing as an EV war because there are no EVs. Oh, can you get a Lightning because it's on the lot right now, and is it discounted $10,000? Well, let me tell you something. And write this down. At this time of year, August, September, October, every year in a year, no, that doesn't make any sense. Every year of the year. No. Okay. Car dealerships, manufacturers of vehicles, all manufacturers do this regularly. Now, yes, we got used to the previous 2020, 21, 22 of no cars. They only produced so many, and they were all sold. And for the first time in 60 years, that's right, for the first time in 60 years, the manufacturers underproduced for the first time. And they sold everything. And they were like, huh? What? Why can't we make more? Well, as I've said before in other videos, ramping up production from 200,000 cars a year to 300,000 cars a year takes probably 5 years. Seriously, it is incredibly difficult to do and have any quality. So, what's happening with the F-150 Lightning? So there's some discounts. But financing, the Ford Motor Company and other companies have kind of forgot how to sell cars. But now they're coming back around and realizing, guess what? We overpriced these suckers. And I want to be clear. F-150 Lightning is the best EV in 2023. Just clear. Tesla adjusts their prices on a weekly basis. You buy it on Monday for $60,000. Well, you can't get one here for that. You buy one on Monday for $70,000. Oh no, you can't get one here for that. You buy it on Monday for $75,000. And the following Monday, it's $70,000. And the following Monday, it's $76,000. They adjust their prices almost every week. It is mind-boggling. And those people that buy those cars, they just kind of take it on the chin. That's just the way it is. So when I bought my car, my truck I should say, more than 14 months ago and 42,000 kilometers, it was $80,000. That's what, actually just under that, but I added a few things. And then, what did the Ford Motor Company do? Ha! Battery died. Holy man, so decided to clean myself up in the middle of this video and change. So what did the Ford Motor Company do? Well, let me tell you what the Ford Motor Company did. They took my wonderful truck of $80,000 and they made it, where I live, $105,000. In fact, they got all the way up to $120,000. So, no platinum. No one ever saw one here. But this is my point. At $80,000, these trucks are gone. That's right, they're gone. The long range XLT, Lightnings, and Lariats are gone at $80,000, give or take. At $105,000, they're not. That's $25,000 more. They cut their buying public in half and then cut it in half again. Because remember, for every $10,000 you reduce the price of a vehicle, you double the amount of people that can afford it. Well, what are you talking about? Well, if you got a vehicle of $200,000 in a city of 1.6 million people, How many people do you think can buy it? 100? 200? 500? See what I mean? I ain't buying one of those. You're not buying one of those. I don't know anyone that is. Well, I do know one person that could spend $200,000 on a vehicle and not really care about it, but they would never do it. Ever. They drive a junker. They don't like cars. Rich person who doesn't like cars. Honestly, what they do like and what they spend money on, blow your mind. So what do the car companies do? So here we are with the EV wars, and let's get going. Ford Motor Company has reduced the F-150 Lightning by $10,000 approximately, give or take. And same with the Mach-E. Tesla's reducing their Model 3s. As the filming of this video in late July, the Model 3 is under $40,000 for a rear-wheel drive short range. Base. White. Okay? Don't pick a color or anything. Otherwise, whoo, back up to $65,000. But think about that. If it was a front-wheel drive model instead of a rear-wheel drive model, they'd be able to sell that everywhere if it went 550 kilometers on a charge, but it doesn't go that far. So anyways, so they reduced to 10 grand. They were, are they selling them? It's EV wars. Ford's going out of business. GM's going out of business. This is crap. As I said in the beginning of this video, every OEM of a automobile puts cars on sale at this time of year. In September, they go on sale more. In October, they go on sale more. In November, if they have any left, they go on sale more. And you've got to remember, November 1 is the beginning of the calendar year for cars. So the 2024s start to show up in November and December. These are ordered. People have ordered them. Okay, and if they've got their production right, they start showing up on the lots. And they're gone. But they got these 2023s because they mismanufactured. And it has nothing to do with demand or anything like that. Demand's falling off here. Demand. They took an $80,000 car, made it $35,000. They increased it by $25,000 to $35,000. Sold almost every one they made. And now they wonder why they have those vehicles left on the lot. And guess what? Those dealers are going to reduce the price. More importantly, this is where I personally think the OEMs are really killing it, is they offer 3.5% to 4% financing on regular F-150s and Silverados and stuff like that, but the EV versions, 9%. Well, what the hell's up with that? I can tell you right now, you get an F-150 long-range Lightning, and I don't care what you pay for it, you will not give it back on a lease. And Ford is missing out on this. They don't realize how great this vehicle is. Once people get in them, they're never giving them back. Never. They're just not. Might complain about the range. More importantly, where can I charge? Nowhere. And Ford's not on this. GM's not on this. Volkswagen's not on this. Oh, it's disgusting. So there are no EV wars, people. Stop thinking that there's a war and this is going to happen and that's going to happen and so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that. All vehicles go on sale in August. All vehicles go on more sale in September. And all vehicles that are 2023s in October go on more sale. Now you can pick it. You got to take whatever area is on the lot and don't have the options you want. Well, too bad. These are vehicles that have been made and they want them gone. They've been sitting there for a year, i.e. 1 year depreciation. And you know, all vehicles depreciate. Don't believe this. Oh, I bought a Tesla for $60,000 and I sold it for $90,000 after putting 50,000 kilometers on it. Those days are over, people, and that was a blip. Just like in Marvel. The blip happened, and that was 3 years of cars OEMs under manufactured and sold everything, and people were saving their money. Interest rates were 2%, and they were saving their money, and they were like, oh, maybe I should trade in my 10-year-old vehicle and 9-year-old vehicle. They didn't get it. They didn't overproduce like they normally do. Well, guess what? It's 2023 and they're overproducing slightly, and they're like, oh, we got to reduce the price. Let me be clear, if you're watching this video about the EV wars and the Ford Motor Company and you want a Lightning, you will get a deal on a Lightning right now. And you will get a deal on even more. There's not very many left. I know someone that can get you a Lightning, but I'm not going to sell it to you because I don't work for Ford. I don't work for anybody. I'm self-employed. And you can get yourself a deal. And I'm telling you, I don't care what you pay for it, even though you will want to pay less, you will love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, unless it's a short-range thing, like a Bolt or a Nero or an Ionic or Volkswagen ID4, ID Buzz, like, I don't care who's making it, Mach-E. If they're short range, you're not going to be happy. If you stay in your city and don't go anywhere, you're going to be extremely happy. But what people have to pay for those short range EVs, ridiculous. Only a select few can do that. The average person can't do that. You want a vehicle that you can replace a vehicle with, and the only one you can do that with right now is an F-150 Lightning long range and the Model Y long range, longest range they sell. That's it. Nobody else hits the criteria. So thank you very much. Get out there and buy one of those. They're on sale. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope I explained this well. There are no EV wars. GM just reported record profits. Tesla reported not record profits, but record income. They're going to have record profits. Ford's going to report terrible numbers because they're spending, what they spent, $3 billion last year, and they're going to spend $3 billion this year, and they're going to spend $3 billion next year, and then they won't be spending anymore because all these factories will be made, and they're going to get it all back through the IRA. In 3 years, so their capital expense. Well, anyways, that's another story. It's just crazy. The numbers are amazing. So get on out there. Forget about the headlines. It's really sad. All these headlines that mean nothing. Cars go on sale in the fall. If it's on the lot, you can get a deal. And if you're really crazy, and I mean crazy like a fox, if you wait until December, okay? Later December, you will get the best deal on any car on any lot with any manufacturer that says 2023 on it. They will be motivated to sell that thing, and I mean motivated, because they don't want to carry them into January, because anything on their lot in January they got to buy. So they like to have them gone. Now, it might be purple in color and pink wheels and doesn't have any back seats, but you will get a deal. Have yourself a great weekend, and I will see you in the future.